everyone, Kiki here. Welcome back to my channel. We are back with a very special Gymshark review today. The Whitney Simmons collection is releasing again. One of my very first reviews when I became a Gymshark athlete was the Whitney line last year. Then obviously we got to do it again this year. We got to do it again. I know my review is a little late. You guys have been demanding for it over on Instagram. And do I ever leave y'all hanging? I feel like I always do. I always give you the tea, the piping hot tea on all of the releases. But this one was a little late because I did have to adjust some of my sizing. We'll get into that later. But we're here, we're ready. Whitney's back. Whitney's back. And it's better than last year. But you know I don't like a long intro. Without further ado, let's jump in. So first things first, I will put my dimensions up on the screen. I'm about 5'10". I'm at probably about a size 14 jeans. My hips are around 50 inches. My waist is at about 30, and then for my bra, I'm usually a 34 triple D or 36 double D. And as far as Gymshark sizing, I'm typically always a large. The only things I size up in are joggers, jackets, and hoodies. I prefer those to fit a little bigger, so I always size up to an XL, but I'm typically always a large in Gymshark and a large really across any brand, if that helps. And if you haven't already heard, the Whitney Simmons collection is releasing Thursday, October 29th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to get your hands on something, just make sure you're on the website as soon as the launch happens if you want to get your stuff. Click fast. Without further ado, let's jump in. I literally just laid everything out and I'm just now realizing how enormous this collection is. There are so many pieces. But we gotta start somewhere, so first things first, starting with the sports bra. So as I said, I am a size large in the sports bra. I would say as far as last year, it's pretty similar. There are some minor changes that I noticed. First, there's more fabric in the back, which I highly appreciate. I feel like there's more fabric like around the circle and it's not as much of the gold ring exposed, which I don't know, I just like that look with the whole ring closed. But I feel like there's also a little, like this is a little wider than last year's, which I appreciate. And I like the back of this bra because I'm sure you guys know with a lot of bras, they just like squeeze you in odd areas and it creates kind of that bra bulge and you can see it and it creates rolls. If you want to wear a tight shirt, it just kind of like disrupts the shirt. Nobody likes that. So I like that this is just kind of a full back coverage situation. Everything is nice and covered back there. It's not going to like squeeze you in an odd place and give you a roll. Very small, subtle Gymshark logo on the back. I am all about minimal branding. Kind of obsessed with it. Just very minimal, just a very unbroken piece. I love it. And a big change, which I love, is they got rid of that hole that was in the front. Someone that has kind of a big boob situation, I'm just not a fan of the hole in front of the bra. I actually had a friend tell me, I was doing pull-ups one time and he's like, I could see your boobs. Like, first of all, stop looking, back up a little bit. Yeah, I always just feel like you can see my boobs under there and it's just like not my favorite. So I am happy that that is no longer here. It gives you a little bit more support and coverage in that area. It has the It's a Beautiful Day to Be Alive up by the shoulder. So subtle, so subtle. Probably one of my favorite things about this collection is this embossing that they did. So they got rid of the gold plates and changed it to this. And it takes a lot to impress me. It does, you know, not everything just blows me away. But I've never seen anything like this. And at first I was concerned. I'm like, oh, if it stretches, is it gonna break? You know, like the stick-on logos, those like kind of just peel off. I'm like, it's gonna peel off, is it gonna break? But I like stretch it, even on the legging, stretch it to the max, and it's just on there. I love that. Just subtle, classy, love it. But overall for the sports bra, as far as coverage, I would definitely say it's a light to medium for someone my size. Although on me, you can definitely see some cleavage. The girls are definitely in there and they are supported, but I would still give it light to medium. It's not anything I would expect to do high impact, like running, hit, jumping, anything like that. So this will be saved for low impact days. It's a classic. I believe the bra is coming to match all of the leggings and joggers. So yes, that is the sports bra. But jumping into the long sleeve, I got these in a large as well. Kind of similar to last year, but there are a lot of changes. It still has that line down the middle. It does not have those laser cut details on the side, but most of the changes happened in the back. We now have this kind of open peekaboo situation here in the back, which I always love. I just love showing off the back. I do. I don't know. I just love it. So that's really the biggest change with this. It also does have scrunches on the sleeves and then also here on the side. Compared to last year, I feel like last year's top, it was that very like brushed material. And just for me, brushed material, I just like that more so for athleisure. This kind of feels more of a performance type of top. It's super stretchy, extremely comfortable. Again, just classic, just unbroken. Where's the branding? Oh, very, very subtle. You see it? You can't, I don't even think you can see that. It's like the quiet Gymshark logo on the back, quiet. Then we have the Whitney Simmons up here by the neck. Just unbroken, classic, staple pieces. That is what I like. But you guys know I'm a pretty long-armed human being and they do come down pretty far on me. So arm length is really good. There is no thumb holes. The peak in the back, it is meant to line up with the sports bra. So if you line it up perfectly, I don't think you can even see the sports bra, but also it can also be lined up so that you can see just like the edges and then like the gold piece in the back. So I love that. One of my biggest pet peeves is when you have a set and the matching top has holes in it, but you can see the bra that's meant to go with it like crossing across the holes. So then it's like, what was the point? So love that. Overall, this is one of my favorite pieces from the line because you just can't go wrong. Leggings, let's talk leggings. All right, so this is the Whitney high rise legging. I would say when eyeballing it, it looks very similar to last year's, but there are quite a few changes. First things first, they got rid of that very bulky kind of seam that was in last year's legging, which thank you so much. It's not bulky anymore. It lays flat against your skin. They slightly changed the laser cut detail on the back and also added a butt scrunch. Again, the Gymshark logo, so subtle, so quiet around the ankle. This is a 7/8 legging on me. There is no front seam, so no camel toe. And again, got rid of that bar and you have the Whitney Simmons embossing up by the waist. Now, let me just show y'all something because this is how all leggings need to be made. I don't know who needs to hear it, but all leggings need to cinch at the waist like so. You see how it like kind of curves in? A lot of leggings are shaped like rectangles, like just like straight up and down. And then it just doesn't feel like it sits correctly on the body. Most women's bodies, even if it's like a subtle difference, I know there's a 20-inch difference for me, so I know that's kind of extreme, but even the waist, most women's waist it goes in ever so slightly and you just need, like the legging has to follow your body. So this is one of my favorite things, and her leggings did this last year as well. The waistline curves in. In 2021, I want to see more of this. I want to see more leggings curving in at the waist. No more rectangular shaped leggings. As far as the material, still very soft, but in comparison to last year's, where's that legging? This is last year's legging. This just feels more so, like way more of a brushed, plush type of feel. Another popular legging that's like that is very brushed is the Lululemon Aligned. That's a very popular one if that helps with comparison. That type of material for my preference is more so for like athleisure, long walks. I like to wear this type of material if I'm like getting on a flight, just so comfortable, but it's not my first choice for like weightlifting, running, anything like that. So this year it's still soft, but you can tell these are gonna be better more so for performance. Still super soft, but they're not as brushed as last year's. I can tell this is a legging that I can do anything in, whether it's HIIT, running, lifting, whatever I feel like doing in this legging, it's gonna be a staple piece for that. So I like that minor tweak in the material. Now with these leggings, as far as sizing, and this is why my review's kind of late. So I got my typical size, which was a large in the male, and I could get the large on, but it was definitely too small. The material was like stretched out to the max, and it was like very tight on my butt and hips. So I sized up to an extra large, and the XL definitely fits me way more comfortably. I know a lot of the other girls were saying stay true to size, and I feel like it technically can go either way. The large does fit, but the XL on me is just a little more comfortable. So I think if you are in between sizes, you can really go either way, but just take into consideration if you do go with your smaller size, more than likely it will fit, but keep in mind that the material will be stretched to the max, which also means that it also may not be squat proof. So think about that. But overall, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't say this often. This is some of Gymshark's best work. I would love to see a legging like this drop that's just on the website all year round, because this is something I would love to have in every color that I would wear all the time. It's just a staple. Yeah, I mean, as far as critiques, there really aren't any. These are squat proof, but keep in mind, if you're gonna go with that smaller size, they will be stretched to the max and they may be sheer, but they were squat proof for me. As far as cellulite, it's not 100%. I would give it probably an 8 out of 10 on the cellulite scale. You can see some cellulite through the leggings. So, but truthfully speaking, critiques for me, minimal. It's just an excellent staple piece. You can't go wrong with it. Love it. This is good work. Unlike last year, there are 2 leggings dropping. So the first one I just talked about, and then there is another legging which has kind of like a ribbed waistline. So this one is meant to be more compressive, and I would have to agree, because similar to the last leggings, a large was too small for me. I did try a large, and honestly, I could barely get them over my hips. So I did have to size up to an XL. So I did get the XL in the male, and these are it. The material on this legging is pretty similar to the other legging. It just has more compression. It also has like super cute scrunch at the ankle. I didn't notice that. I like it. But truthfully speaking, I feel like I'm having a hard time with this legging. The large was way too small. The XL, as you guys can see, I have it on, but it's super compressive. And then I feel like because I had to size up, now it's not as tight in the waist. Which I usually like my waist like crushed in. That's just how I like it. I am having a bit of trouble with this, but take into consideration that the difference between my hips and waist is 20 inches. So obviously if it's not that extreme for you, this legging might be okay for you. Now, one thing that I love that they got right about this legging is the placement of the waistband. A lot of leggings, they try to do tummy control. They tried, but they fail because the waistband is not in the right area. So many leggings like cinch you at the waist, but then not at the lower belly and love handle area. And I know that's where most women would want their compression. And this legging actually does that correctly. So the bottom of this seam like hits right on my lower belly and love handle area. And that's where it's supposed to be. That's where you want your tummy control. So that's just like a small pet peeve of mine. A lot of leggings don't have the waistband in the correct area to have efficient tummy control. Bring the waistband down so that it covers the lower belly and love handles. So happy to say that they definitely got that location right on this legging. So if you are looking for something with super high compression and good tummy control, I would say this one is for you. It definitely has more tummy control than the Whitney high-rise legging. So if you're looking for high compression, tummy control, this legging is for you. And the same thing, there's a butt scrunch back there, no front seam. And as far as cellulite, I would give it the same rating. You can see some cellulite through these leggings. I would give the Whitney an 8 out of 10. I only tried this color. I would probably give this color about a 7 out of 10 on the cellulite scale. But yeah, I'm sure someone is gonna ask which one I prefer, and I'm gonna say I prefer the Whitney high rise for sure. That is a legging I would want in every single color for sure. This next one is gonna shock some of you. It's gonna shock some of you. I don't even know how this got into my package. Are these short shorts? I don't even, ugh. Okay, here's the thing. If you watch any of my reviews or follow me on Instagram, I typically never order the short shorts. If I do get a short, I always get a cycle short because that's, number one, that's just what works for my body. My issue with short shorts is 2 things. Usually, like the circumference of my mid to upper thigh is so enormous that short shorts literally cut the circulation off of my leg. And you can see it, it's just like crushing my leg and it's so painful. So that's the first thing. Or if that doesn't happen, as soon as I start walking, they literally roll right up. It just historically, I've tried multiple brands. It just doesn't work for me. So that's why I personally stick with cycle shorts. However, these somehow, I don't think I requested these. I never do because I know they don't work for me, but they landed in my package. These are a size XL. And I was gonna immediately toss them to the side and be like, no, don't even try it. But something told me to put them on. I don't know how they did it. But I can say with full confidence that these are thick thigh approved. Yes, they are. The bottom, the biggest thing here, the bottom, it doesn't crush. I don't know how they did it. It's not crushing my thigh. It's not cutting off the circulation. Ridiculously comfortable. They don't roll up when I'm walking around. Absolutely had to toss these into the review and let you know these are thick thigh approved. I'm not saying this has never been done before. I'm just saying I've never seen anyone do it correctly before. Not to be dramatic, but these might be a little historic for me personally, because no short has ever done this correctly. This is some of Whitney's best work. Essentially, it's really the same as the legging. It has all the same details. It's just in short form. So my thick thigh girls, don't walk, run, and get you these shorts. All right, up next, the jogger and hoodie. So getting questions about comparing them from last year to this year. I wasn't even gonna bother to compare them because they're totally different joggers and it's a totally different hoodie. So if you got last year's, it's totally different. So as usual, I got an extra large in the joggers and in the top. Joggers on me, it is a thick material. Looking at them, you would think they're thin, but they're not. They are on the thick side. So they're, in my opinion, a little too thick to work out in unless you like being hot, I don't know. But these are definitely more so athleisure in my opinion. And they're thick like a sweatpant, but they fit me like a legging. As you can see at the bottom, there is some kind of cute little scrunch detailing. One of my favorite things about last year's jogger is that they had super, super long drawstrings. One of my biggest pet peeves in a jogger is when it has a tiny drawstring and then when you like pull it or adjust it to go to the bathroom, they like go inside of the jogger. I hate it. My biggest pet peeve, like why are they so short? Why are they so short? So again, this year they're a good length. They're not gonna like get sucked up into here and then you have to spend 5 minutes fishing them out. Joggers without pockets should be outlawed. But yes, there are pockets on both sides. They are fairly deep. Again, for the branding, simple. The Whitney Simmons embossing up here by the waist. When it comes to a jogger, I typically do like mine to be oversized. But I don't know, this is just kind of a totally different type of jogger. I've never seen anything like this. It's like jogger material, very thick. It feels very nice, but to me it does fit like a legging. I've never seen it done before and I like it. All the joggers come with matching hoodies. So the hoodies, in my opinion, are different than the quality of the joggers. The joggers are quite thick and the hoodies feel a lot thinner, more stretchier. Definitely 10 out of 10 comfort. But I have this in the brown, the black, and the unbleached. It's also coming in a light sage color, but definitely a super cute athleisure outfit. Like so bright on camera. I don't even think you can see this. I already got a ton of Instagram DMs about the unbleached color. So this, although it looks that way on camera, it's not like stark white. It's kind of like, I don't know, maybe eggshell. It's an off-white. It's not like stark white, like raw. But I'm also getting questions about whether or not they are like sheer. And simply put, I would have to say yes, the unbleached joggers are on the sheer side. So if anything, when it comes to leggings, I usually do like a seamless thong and I probably have to do the same with these. But still extremely beautiful. I mean, if you can get unbleached and keep it clean. I know I can't keep these clean. I don't even know why I even tried to order these. I already got makeup on them. But they are super, super stunning. But I did want to share. I'm wearing the black now. As you can see, just they are super, super comfy. And I can already tell I'm gonna wear these a lot. Last year, the most worn piece that I got from the collection was definitely the joggers and the hoodie. And I can already tell that I'm going to wear these joggers a lot. They're just simple, basic. You can pair them with anything. You literally can't go wrong with them. So I love it. What's next? All right, so let's talk about some of the tanks and tops that will be in the collection. When I first reviewed them last year, they were super cute, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna wear them a lot. But then I really did start to pick those tanks up a lot just because I liked the length was perfect. And then I just loved throwing them on after a gym session if I didn't wanna walk around in my sports bra. So they came to be some of my favorite tanks. So I'm glad to see them back again this year. A few differences. There is kind of like a peekaboo hole in the back so you can see the sports bra through. Still has that line in the front, like super simple, super basic. I know a lot of the girls tie them up. I usually just do kind of like a twist and tuck it up into my bra. So I got this in the chocolate brown as well as the black. And honestly, I love it. I think the favorite thing about these is where it hits. Just some tanks like this, they hit at an awkward spot and it makes me look kind of boxier than what I am. And this just sits like right above the hips on me and I like it. Simple, classic. And up next is the long line tee. I like this a lot more than I thought I was going to like it. Definitely for my people that may not want to do a cropped situation, this does go all the way down past my hips, to my butt. And I just love that you can either just wear it like scoop neck or just like drape it off the shoulder. It's extremely lightweight. You can see like some of the sheer pieces through this. I don't know, I just love it. And I just like this. I like it a lot more than I thought. As far as sizing, I actually got the green in a large, but then I got the unbleached in an XL. I think I would definitely say I prefer the XL, and that could just be personal preference. If you want it to fit a little tighter to your body, you can just stay true to size. I kind of wanted to go for that oversized look and just have a looser, flowier feel. So honestly, I just love a bomber. I do. So if you remember, Whitney also dropped a bomber last year. It was also reversible, but it was a lot shorter. This year we have more of an oversized situation and it's way longer. So as you can see, kind of soft here, kind of soft on one side. You can wear it that way, or you can just have kind of that classic bomber material on the outside. I got mine in an extra large because I like mine nice and big and oversized. And also more than likely, I will put a hoodie under it. So I just wanted like a little more room. But I already know I'm going to wear this the most out of all the pieces in this collection for sure. I just personally love a bomber. It's just so New York. It's just so New York. So it is coming in this classic black color and then also this unbleached. Love it. I love that it's reversible. The pockets here, nice and big, nice and deep, hide all your secrets, all of your goodies on the inside. And I just know I'm not gonna get enough of this. I think this collection should be permanent. Let's start a petition. Yes, and last but certainly not least, Whitney has blessed us with a bag, an accessory. This bag just screams, I'm better than you, okay? Walk into the gym with this. No, please, don't. No, but really, all jokes aside, look how cute. That same detail that's on the bra is right here in the front. Got my little pouch here, an additional pouch in the back. And you can wear it two ways. You can do it like with the straps or throw it around, you know, your shoulder. I appreciate that this is mid-size because my issue with bags is I have an enormous duffel bag if I want to take my whole life to the gym, or I have very tiny bags if I want to take a couple things. This is just right in the middle. Mind reader. Perfect. 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 Oh, and it also has like the cute little zipper. It says it's a beautiful day to be alive. It's the attention to detail for me. All right, but I think that was everything in the collection. If you guys want me to choose my favorites, okay, I'll try. So as far as color, my favorite color definitely, like I said, is Amazon, and the tops, the leggings, stunning. If I had to pick one product, it's probably going to be the Whitney high-rise legging. It looks very simple, but just for me, that's what I like. A solid, unbroken legging. We cinch at the waist. It just fits me perfectly. It's comfortable. I feel like whatever I want to do, I can do in it. Whether it's lifting, hit, going to Target, whatever I feel like doing, I can do in that legging, and it's gonna be good. One of my favorite leggings to ever drop from Gymshark was Nonstop, and I feel like this legging might be pushing a close #1 as well. I don't know. I just love it. I do. I love it. So if I had to pick anything, it would be that legging, the bomber. You gotta get the bomber. You gotta get the bomber. It's beautiful. It's reversible. You get 2 in 1. And I like that last year's was pretty short. This one's nice and long. Yes, fall is here. You can throw a hoodie under it. Bang, 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 bang. Fashion. It's fashion. Classic fashion. Those are my like top choices. But honestly, I feel like you can't go wrong with it. Even these tanks, they just look so simple. But it's just like, this is what I like. Like, just simple, tied up in the front, pair it with anything. It's a classic clean cut look. Like, look at this long sleeve. Just like, oh. And in the joggers, I wasn't optimistic about them because like I said, I like my joggers to be big and baggy and oversized. And these are totally different for me. But honestly, I've been wearing them all day and I actually don't want to take them off. So I'm obsessed. I know that probably didn't help because I basically just said I love everything. But honestly, you can't go wrong with any of these pieces. They're classic, they're timeless, stunning. 2021, this is what we want to see. We want to see minimal branding. We want to see cinched waistlines on the leggings. And just classic pieces that you can wear forever. It's just flat out good work. Good work by Gymshark, good work by Whitney. This is good stuff. This is all good stuff. But that is all that I got for you guys here on YouTube today. I will be working out in these all week. Like I said, I just got them in the mail, so I haven't got a chance to really like work out and do my thing in them. But I will be working out in them all week and providing updates over on Instagram, on my story, and probably doing a Q&A before the launch. So if you don't follow me there, what are you waiting for? It's gonna be a good week. It's gonna be a good week. Good luck to everyone. Happy shopping. I'm sure you will all get everything that you want. If you do want to support me in this launch, my link is down in the description. You get a little tiny commission and let Gymshark know that Kiki sent you. Kiki sent you to the launch. But that is all I got for you today. Thank you. Thank you for blessing us, Whitney. This is good work. This is good work. I will see you guys over on Instagram. Happy shopping. You will get everything you want. Don't worry. Goodbye.